Have you heard the latest on Facebook? They are updating how long live videos can be stored on their platform. Yeah, so they are deleting all of our videos. Well, okay, not all of our videos, just live videos. Let me be more specific, all right? So all live videos will be automatically deleted after 30 days. Now, the good thing is that you don't have to worry about this affecting your views because usually for most live video views, they happen within the first 3 weeks of you broadcasting. So that's the magical part, okay? 30 days seems pretty reasonable. Thank you so much for being here with me today. My name is Abby Asensio, and I am the creative director for The Gold Digger Girl. And today I'm going to show you every step that we did to download 7 years worth of content, well, worth of live videos from Kimberly's wall, from 2 of our business pages. We have 2 public Facebook groups, and then we have about 8 Facebook groups that are for our paid programs. Okay, so as you can imagine, that is a lot of live videos that we had to download. So the first thing I'm going to show you is our Google Drive setup. Okay, now you probably thought that I was going to go straight into downloading these live videos and I was going to show you how to do that, but I'm purposely starting with Google Drive because I want to show you how to get organized before we start going crazy downloading nonstop. Okay. Now, if you don't have 7 years worth of live videos like we do, you may not need everything that I'm about to show you with Google Drive, but I do highly recommend that you still check it out because eventually your live video library, it's going to explode. It's going to grow. So it's better to start off on the right foot, AKA being organized. Okay. So let me share my screen and show you our Google Drive setup. Okay, so here you can see our Facebook Live downloaded videos file. Pretty simple. The name, we labeled it something easy that the entire team can find. And then in here, we have a folder for each Facebook group and for each business page. And then we have Kimberly's wall. Okay, so the first one that I wanted to show you was our GDBB, which is Gold Digging Boss Based Facebook group, which is one of our public Facebook groups that we have. So you're also going to find more folders in that folder. And here we separated everything by guides. Okay, so we have guide 3, guide 5, guide 2, etc. And again, it is taking those extra steps, but it keeps us extremely organized, right? The next one I wanted to show you was one of our paid groups, which is Ignites. And again, more folders within the folder. This one, we separated them by bonus trainings, guest trainings. This one is something for invitations for our Destiny Retreat. And then this one is office hours. Okay, so if we click on bonus trainings, here are our live videos that we had. We had guest trainers in here, a bunch of them, as you can see. So the next one that I wanted to show you was Kimberly's wall. Now, this one had a lot of videos. Now, we have 3 of them in here. So we have videos from 2017 to 2023. Crazy, right? And then we have 2024 through 2025, which is our most recent videos right now. And then we also have a family one. When we learned about this news, Kimberly sent me a voice message and was like, oh my God, they're getting deleted. Please just prioritize the business, prioritize anything that's training related. And I'm like, yeah, of course. So I started looking into it. But when I went all the way back to the beginning of her videos, I started seeing her personal videos pop up. And I'm like, oh my God, her girls were so tiny compared to how they look now. And I'm like, no, I'm a mom. I have 2 kids and I could not just skip over her personal videos without, feeling guilty because I'm a mom and I would love to have those videos of my kids. So I started saving all of them. So if you go in here, these are all her videos from when the girls were babies. They were tiny. I think there's a few of them from when it was just gotten her. So I just feel like these are videos that are very important to save before they get, taken down. And then here again, 2024. Some of our latest. And then I'll show you this one. This one has, we go way back, 2017. So there is a lot. Okay. So now that we have somewhere to put all of these live videos into, now we could go to Facebook to show you exactly what I did to download and get everything started, get the ball rolling. Here, I went to Kimberly's profile and I will open up a new box so that I can show you exactly what I did step by step. I went into her profile, I went into videos, and here it shows me every single video, but I just started scrolling down. Literally, I just kept going down, down, kept going, kept going, kept going. I did it from my PC. I didn't want to do this from my phone. And I just started going down. I'm not sure how many videos you have, but you may not have to scroll as much as I did. So that's why I had this page ready right here, where this is the beginning. This video that you see right here for baby girl, this is the very first live video that she posted. So I don't know why Facebook decided to say it was 55 years ago, but just ignore that part. Okay, so then here I started going one by one. Like I said, if I saw that it was something that seems important enough, seems, of value, then I had to save it. And just to be safe, I pretty much saved everything. You just never know. So this is the way that I did it. Now, if you're watching this, you may know of something faster, you may know of a different program to do this or a better way, but for me, this felt like the most safest way. Was it taking a few extra steps? Yes. But I felt like even though it was a few extra steps, I felt happy because I knew that it was guaranteeing that it would download the right way, especially with all the struggles that we had with some of the softwares that we were using. We tried a couple. We tried because when you start Googling ways on how to download your live Facebook videos, it starts showing you ways that you can bulk download. And I'm like, oh my God, that's like music to my ear, right? Especially when we were dealing with 7 years worth of content. So I started looking into them and I ran into one that was called Surfast, which is this one. I downloaded, I did more research on it. I looked at reviews. I do all that good stuff. I go a little psycho, if anything. So I made sure that it was a good platform and I paid for it. And because I didn't want the free version, I wanted to make sure that these videos were going to download the correct way. And sometimes when it's the free version, you don't get the best, so like I said, I went as far as paying for it. And I believe it was like $10 for 1 month and it didn't work. Also, I noticed that it wouldn't work for Facebook groups. And that's where we have a lot of our contents, a lot of our live videos. So it was important that it would include Facebook groups. How I missed that, I don't know, but it didn't. It didn't download Facebook groups. And then when I did try downloading some of Kimberly's profile videos, it just wasn't working. Or you can add a lot of links. Here, let me pull one of them up. I think I'll see if the app pops up. Yeah. Okay, so you can copy and paste the URLs here, and you can add up to 50, if I'm not mistaken, at one time. And let's see if it tells me. Yeah, 50 maximum. So I would put them in here and I would, confirm. And first of all, it would take forever to upload. And then once it did, during that time that it was uploading or processing every single link, it would slow me down. So it wasn't like I couldn't work on something else. And then once it would finish processing and reading all of those links, it wouldn't read every single video, right? So then it left me thinking, okay, which ones did you not read? Because I uploaded 50 and you're only giving me videos for 30. So what 20 did you not do? And it's hard to start, cross-referencing to see which one was missed. It's like, it defeats the whole purpose. Now you're just wasting time on that, right? So I'm just like, I can't do this. Like I said, for me, in my opinion, it just felt more safer to do it manually, even taking those extra steps, but it would guarantee that it got done the right way, right? And then also, just so you know, Rihanna also tested out a different platform. She used this one, which is the Internet Download Manager. And again, she purchased 2 licenses and we weren't able to download what we needed to test this out. So we never even got that far with this one. Okay, so I just purposely wanted to show you what they look like so that you don't use these. Or perhaps you have used this and you got better luck than I did. Maybe I wasn't able to understand how to do it. But if you want to give it a chance and it works for you, let me know if there's any tips or tricks that maybe I missed. Okay, so now that I showed you that, back to the list of videos. Now, again, this is the way that I did it, and it guaranteed every video to download. So let's go to the very first one where it says, where did Fitkin go? I would hover over it and I would right click. I would open link in a new tab. So the reason why I did this was because I did not want to lose this right here, because like I said, she does have 7 years worth of live videos. So it took me a while to get to the bottom, to the very first video. So if I would have clicked here, it would have taken me to that video. And when I would hit back, it would take me to the top. And I would have to keep, and I'm just like, no, there's no way that I'm going to be doing that every single time. So that's why I'm opening this up in a new tab. So once we go here, it opens it up and then you have to click on the video. You would go to these 3 dots right here and click on download video. And the videos download super fast. Okay. So that's not even the issue. That's the easy part. And then I would just exit out of this one and go back to my original. And then I would go back to the next one and I would right click, open link in a new tab, go here, click on it, click on the 3 dots, download, and there we go. And then I would do this maybe depending on if I was multitasking and doing other tasks, I would probably do 10 at a time. If I gave myself like I have a timer on my desk and I would usually set 20 minutes and say, okay, how many can I get done in 20 minutes? Right. And then I would do more. But if I was multitasking, I would do 10 at a time. So again, it depends on what you feel comfortable with handling at a time. Some of them did look a little different. For example, the one of her daughter, I'm going to open it in a new link and it would look this way. And I didn't have to click on the video in order for me to download like I had to do for the others, because right here, the 3 dots were already available in this page. And all I just had to do was download. Also, in case you do try to test out a different platform that I didn't mention, Surfast or the Internet Manager download, or if you have your own, all you have to do is click on these 3 dots, copy the link of that video, and then paste it inside of your software. Okay, so I'm going to click out of this and click out of this one and then go back to here. And yeah, that's exactly what I did, guys. I just went one by one. Right click, open link in new tab, go here, click on the video, click on the 3 dots and download. And that's it. Now, if you are downloading for yourself, you have to be logged in. Obviously, right? You have to be logged in as yourself to download. You'll see that download video. But if let's say you're doing this for one of your clients, you have to be logged in as them. Whoever did that live video, you have to be logged in as them in order for you to see this download option. Okay. And the same goes for inside of GDB, or let me go to our group. If you go to our group, and here I can show you what I did as well. This is the way that I did it because I didn't want to miss a single video. So I would go into media and then I would go into videos. And then that's when I would start downloading whatever video was live. We have a lot of different video formats here. We have some reels, we have some shout outs, we have a lot of things. So I specifically wanted the live videos. So as soon as I would find one, I would download it and the download here button would pop up. I'm trying to find a sample for you. This one's a good one. I would just click on the video and again, click on the 3 dots and download video. And then once you have a few of them on your desktop, on your laptop, that's when I would go back to the Google Drive file, pick the folder that you want to upload it into, and there you go. That's all it takes. All right, guys. So a few things to keep in mind. Okay. These are very important notes. You have 30 days before any of the live videos get automatically deleted. Okay. We haven't had any of ours deleted just yet, but I'm sure it's coming soon, which is why it was important for us to show you this video ASAP so that you can start working on it as soon as you get a chance. Oh, and also you have 90 days to decide for your archived live videos. Okay. Now, a few things I also wanted to mention as far as having a new system for the new live videos that you're recording, that you're streaming, I highly recommend that you download them as soon as you're done going live. This is just my opinion. Yes, we do have 30 days to do so, but I think we can all agree that sometimes, time flies. And before you know it, you're going to be like, oh my God, I have 1 day to download a whole month's worth of content. I can totally see myself doing that. So I feel like somebody else can relate. So that's why I recommend to just download it as soon as you're done going live. Okay. You don't want to run into that problem. Also, in regards to downloading in bulk, okay? Like I mentioned before, just because we didn't get lucky with finding a good platform, a good software, doesn't mean that one isn't out there, okay? I heard that Facebook was going to provide its own specific tool that was going to help you download in bulk, but I was not able to find it. I don't know if this is because this new deleting in 30 days thing is so new. Maybe they haven't perfected it yet, but I'm sure one is coming. So please keep your eye out. Start using it, because if you are able to bulk download, maybe you don't have to download it every single time you go live. You can wait at the end of the month, or download maybe by the end of the week, depending on how many times you go live per week and how many platforms you go live on. Another suggestion was to use download your information feature inside of your profile and business page. So if you go into the settings for your profile or business page, there's a button that has download your information. Now, this is going to download a lot of your information. So that is going to include the live video. So that's a good way of doing it too. But like I said, it's going to download more than just the live videos. And I don't know if you want to download all of that unnecessary information right now. Also, it's not going to download your videos from your groups. So again, there's just like some ideas that they're giving us are good, but it's not fully perfected yet, is what I'm trying to say. So one final tip. All right. Once you download your live video, you can re-upload, and then it becomes a regular video because it's no longer live. So it won't get deleted after 30 days. So that's something that we are most likely going to do with our paid Facebook groups. Now that they're no longer live, we're going to re-upload them, put them back into their guides so that they can be, safe and sound right there, available for our students to be able to watch at any given time. All right. So that's something that I also recommend you do, because it's rather to have them up there, especially if it's a paid group or like a membership group. You do want to keep that content in there. So, and know that it's not going to get deleted. Right. All right, guys. So if you found this video helpful, please let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on any of our new videos. We post a new video every Wednesday and every Friday. All right. Thank you so much again for joining me today. Have an awesome day, and I will see you soon.